Hey folks, Matt Miller here with Alpine Ascents. We're here today to talk about approach shoes. When we say approach shoes, we mean one of two things. Either we're talking about a shoe that lets you walk from the trailhead to the snow line without wearing your big mountain boots, or we're talking about a climber-specific approach shoe that lets you scramble across second and third class terrain. Usually those shoes have a little bit of sticky rubber and a stiffer rand. So let's talk about the first one. What I like to use is a really nice light shoe like these La Sportiva trail runners. These are very airy, they weigh almost nothing. You can see they're really low cut. The nice thing about these is that they don't weigh much when I put them on my pack, when I've switched over to my mountain boots. Now for this kind of shoe, you can use many different things. You can use more of a traditional running shoe, that's gonna be fine as well. These are also nice and light. You'll notice they're made of synthetic fabrics that'll dry really quickly and don't weigh very much. If you need to, if you're worried about ankle support, you could also use a more heavier hiking shoe. Again, you're gonna notice these are low cut, made with synthetic fabrics, so that they'll dry out quickly if they get wet. What we want to avoid are two things. We want to avoid a leather or kind of a heavy fabric-y shoe. These with sweat or with a little bit of snow or water, these are going to get wet, get heavy, and stay wet and heavy. We don't want to wear these as approach shoes. We also do not want to wear big hiking boots like these. So these are awesome for backpacking, where they're your only shoe, maybe where you're doing trail work so you've got a heavy load. But for approach shoes, these are going to be really big and bulky to have on our back. The truth about the ankle support here is when we're walking slowly and carefully mountaineering, taking our time to reach our objective, we don't need this much ankle support. We're gonna be all right without it. To talk about the second kind of shoe, a climber's approach shoe, we're looking for something about like these. Now there are lots of different styles and looks, but these shoes have climber's sticky rubber on the bottom, so they scramble really well. And they've got a much stiffer climbing zone right up near the toe. So this lets you edge a little bit when you're in second, third, maybe even fourth or low fifth class terrain. You want to size these a little bit smaller than you might a trail approach shoe. The reason is that you'll get better climbing sensitivity out of these shoes. Now you can use a climber's approach shoe for a trail approach, but they're a little bit stiffer, a little less cushy through the sole, and generally just a little bit less comfortable for that usage.